Victor Papanek, Design for the Real World, Human Ecology and Social Change. Embark on a journey through the world of design with Victor Papanek's Design for the Real World, Human Ecology and Social Change. Dive into the complexities of design beyond aesthetics, unearthing its power to affect our lives, society, and the environment. Explore crucial elements of functional design by understanding the myriad methods, intended uses, and human needs that a product must satisfy. Delve into the responsibility designers hold in creating products that have far-reaching consequences, and how they can better address the actual needs of the majority, rather than catering to a narrow segment of society.
Design, beyond aesthetics. Design is often linked to visually pleasing products or artwork, but its true definition entails more than just aesthetics. Good design blends functionality with artistic aspects to create a product or system that serves its intended purpose, fulfills human needs, and maintains harmony with society and the environment. One excellent example of a successful design is Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper, which strikes a balance between various elements, reflecting the importance of considering design's broader implications. When you think of design, do you picture sleek gadgets or stunning fashion pieces? While today's idea of design frequently centers around making things look pleasing to the eye, the heart of design goes beyond mere aesthetics. In essence, good design is about crafting functional tools, products, and systems. Functional design is not only about how something looks, feels, or sounds. It also involves contemplating the designer's methods, the intended usage of the product, the human needs it aims to satisfy, the connections it forms with people and their surroundings, its relationship with nature, and its place in society. A design can only be deemed fully functional if it fulfills all these aspects. Take Leonardo da Vinci's masterpiece, The Last Supper, for instance. Though undoubtedly visually stunning, its value extends beyond its aesthetic qualities. The painting covers a plain or unattractive wall, serves our desire for philosophical enlightenment, and fosters associations with the Bible, enabling viewers to resonate with the design. As a successful designer, Da Vinci understood the importance of balancing these varying demands in his work. But, be cautious, design can have far-reaching and unintended consequences. With that in mind, it's crucial to recognize the broader implications of design and strive for a harmonious blend of functionality alongside artistic prowess. By appreciating design's many facets, we can forge connections between people, nature, and society to create truly memorable and valuable works. Design decisions' societal impact. The choices designers make influence not just their target audience, but society as a whole in myriad ways. These decisions can span from determining recipe ingredients and packaging materials to weighing the ethical implications of manufacturing processes. A designer's decisions, regardless of how small they may seem, carry a significant social and environmental responsibility. They must consider the larger picture beyond profitability and functionality, often facing difficult choices with far-reaching effects. In today's world, the complexity of modern society requires an extensive amount of planning and designing. Designers are responsible for crafting products that affect a vast portion of society, extending their impact beyond just their intended customers. This reach delves into various aspects like the economy, politics, and culture. Take fast food hamburgers, for instance. They are often wrapped in non-biodegradable plastic foil and contain copious amounts of sugar and salt. These choices contribute to the production of environmentally harmful materials and health issues like obesity and malnutrition. Even seemingly small design decisions can have considerable consequences for our world. Designers must be fully aware of their social and environmental responsibilities, which go beyond ensuring consumer satisfaction and market response. For example, when designing a radio for a business, a designer must guarantee its proper functioning and profitability. However, they must also consider factors like production costs, packaging, labor, factory conditions, and the environmental impact of materials used. Sometimes, this responsibility comes with challenging decisions, such as when tasked to design a low-quality radio. A design with inexpensive labor and harmful components might provide the most impoverished populations access to information, presenting a valuable social benefit. However, it may also cause unintended negative impacts. Designers must, therefore, continuously make challenging choices while considering the potential consequences of their work on society. Addressing these considerations is a vital part of our collective social and environmental responsibilities. Design for all, not elite. In recent history, the design industry has shifted its focus from addressing pressing societal needs to catering to the preferences of a narrow, affluent demographic. This shift has left many, especially those with disabilities, without suitable solutions for their everyday needs. To rectify this imbalance, designers should prioritize inclusivity in real-world applications, enabling them to create products that can significantly improve the lives of countless individuals worldwide. The responsibility of designers to create functional, accessible products for the greater population has become overshadowed by the desire to cater to the niche desires of affluent society members. Take the example of uncomfortable chairs inspired by the still painting movement. These trendy yet impractical chairs are only available to a select few due to their exorbitant price tags. As a result, the true societal needs of many, including the differently abled, are often neglected. This oversight has far-reaching consequences. The majority are excluded from enjoying well-crafted, luxurious designs, while those who would benefit the most from innovative designs, such as the blind and differently abled, remain devoid of much-needed tailored solutions. A glaring example is the challenge that arthritis sufferers face when trying to open pill boxes. This issue is further contrasted by the 500 children who die yearly due to the ease of accessing and misusing these same pills. In such situations, it takes socially aware and committed designers to address these needs effectively. As shown by a team of design students who created an easy-to-open, child-proof pill box, focusing on finding solutions to real-world problems can lead to life-changing outcomes. By adopting a more inclusive mindset and concentrating on societal requirements, designers can create products that have a tangible impact on a broader population, enhancing the overall quality of life for all. The age of useless designs. It's startling to realize that many designers today focus on creating trivial, trendy products rather than those that provide long-term value to society. The market is flooded with gadgets and toys that serve little practical purpose and contribute to a culture of disposability and manufactured obsolescence. Designers are not only responsible for crafting short-lived products, but they also play a part in perpetuating the negative consequences of a profit-driven economy. When will we prioritize meaningful, enduring design over fleeting trends and temporary satisfaction? The next time you stumble across a forgotten gadget during spring cleaning, you might wonder why it even entered your life in the first place. This is a telling sign of how the design world has shifted its attention from creating valuable, useful products to manufacturing trendy gimmicks that offer little real-world benefit. From talking robots with no other functionality to mink-covered toilet seats, there is no shortage of proof that designers prioritize novelty over practicality. While it's unfortunate that our consumer culture is drowning in frivolous products, the implications go beyond mere annoyance. As our collective consumption habits evolve, we contribute to a culture of disposability and manufactured obsolescence. In other words, there's more at stake when designers churn out products with a short lifespan. It perpetuates the harmful effects of a profit-driven economy. You don't have to look far to find real-life examples of this subtle manipulation. Take cars, for example. How quickly do they become outdated in appearance, even if they remain functional? Manufacturers consistently make superficial changes to their designs each year to tempt you into purchasing an upgrade. Major stylistic overhauls happen every 3 years, prompting even more people to replace their vehicles like clockwork. But is that really necessary? The time has come to question our priorities as consumers and to hold designers accountable for the impact of their creations. Only then can we begin to shift the focus back to meaningful, enduring design that truly adds value to our lives and our society. Hazards of irresponsible design. Irresponsible design in products leads to grave social and environmental consequences. Low-quality products, often designed to become obsolete quickly, can pose health and safety risks. Examples of such items range from unsafe safety goggles to older color TVs emitting harmful rays. Disposable products, despite their convenience, strain the environment through increased pollution and resource consumption. Larger-scale projects with poor design can cause extensive destruction to natural habitats, exemplified by damming projects leading to massive wildlife loss and environmental degradation. We all know the importance of good design in products we use daily, but do we ever consider the consequences of irresponsible design? Recklessly designed items not only pose health and safety hazards, but also have far-reaching impacts on our environment. Take safety goggles as an example. A poorly designed pair can be dangerous as it may break or shatter under minimal force, even causing facial injuries. Then, there are older color TV sets that emitted rays harmful to children's reproductive organs when sat too close during morning cartoons. Design flaws like these often result from products being created with the intention of becoming obsolete quickly. Beyond direct health and safety risks, these obsolete products also contribute to environmental issues. Disposable items might seem convenient, but they ultimately increase pollution levels as they continually need replacing. This replacement cycle creates more demand for raw materials and strains the environment. And that's not even mentioning the growing landfills filled with discarded items, where their hazardous materials can leak into the ground or water sources. Irresponsible design isn't limited to consumer products. Larger-scale projects can devastate natural habitats and lead to widespread destruction. A damming project in Florida serves as a glaring example, where poor planning caused extensive loss of wildlife, desertification, and the degradation of the Everglades due to tree felling and river diversion. In short, irresponsible design can have catastrophic consequences on the environment, our health and safety, and the sustainability of our planet. By recognizing these hazards, we can make more informed choices in the products we use and the practices we support, ultimately creating a better future for generations to come. Rethinking design's purpose. To combat the negative effects of poor design, we must reconsider its core purpose and dismantle the myths, barriers, and conventional thinking that hinder innovation. Misconceptions about designers' power and their audience contribute to the challenge. Moreover, overcoming emotional, intellectual, and cultural obstacles will pave the way for more creative problem-solving. By changing our perspective on waste, we can uncover unique solutions that redesign our world for the better. Ridding ourselves of the negative consequences caused by bad design requires a fundamental shift in our understanding of what design should be. To achieve this, we must break free from several misconceptions and barriers. One pervasive myth is that designers have limited influence on what gets produced, with sales and market research departments dominating the process. Still, we see designers craft inventive items like hamburger-shaped radios and heated pans. Why not redirect that creativity toward products that genuinely benefit people? Another flawed notion is that designers cater to the masses, but the truth is they often focus on narrow audiences, like high-end markets, while disregarding more meaningful solutions that could impact millions. Take the example of chairs. 22 million chairs are manufactured in the United States, but due to the overwhelming number of models, a single designer primarily serves only 500 people. Instead, designers could focus on producing simple, ergonomic, and affordable chairs that would benefit schools, hospitals, and impoverished areas. Emotional, intellectual, and cultural barriers further impede the path to innovation, as society increasingly celebrates conformity over creative solutions. Consider our approach to waste, typically viewed as something disgusting, requiring elimination. Shifting our outlook to seeing waste as an opportunity to innovate may lead us to devise ways to convert chicken droppings into automobile fuel or utilize manure to generate electricity for homes. Awareness of these barriers is the first step toward developing a morally and environmentally responsible design process that can transform how we approach problems and yield more sustainable solutions. Embracing integrated design. To create designs that truly meet the needs of diverse populations, designers must adopt an integrated approach, one that unites multidisciplinary teams and engages end users in the creative process. This proactive strategy considers the social context of products and services, incorporating various perspectives to ensure better outcomes. Effective implementation of integrated design can lead to innovative, environmentally conscious, and culturally relevant solutions that make a difference in the lives of real people. Designers seeking to effect real change must break away from traditional approaches and develop innovative solutions that address the genuine needs of diverse individuals. The key to such meaningful impact is integrated design, a comprehensive strategy that brings together various factors and viewpoints to create positive outcomes for all involved. In realizing this vision, the collaboration of a multidisciplinary design team is crucial. This team should represent a mix of disciplines, such as anthropology, business, and culture, to ensure varied perspectives are considered. The lead designer must then connect these diverse approaches to create a cohesive, integrated design. The significance of integrated design becomes apparent when its projects are placed within a social context, reflecting the needs of actual people. To ensure this, end users and workers involved in manufacturing should be incorporated into the design team. Successful implementation of this strategy can be seen in product designs catering to developing nations. One example is the design of a small radio that generates electricity using a candle placed inside a can. This simple, adaptable design can be powered by various materials, such as wax, paper, or dried cow dung, making it suitable for local needs. Involving end users in the design process allows for further customization to local contexts. For instance, users in Indonesia adorn their tin can radios with locally sourced materials like glass and shells. By embracing integrated design and engaging end user input, designers can create a myriad of unique, socially beneficial devices that have lasting impact. Inspired by nature's designs. Nature's billions of years of design experience offer valuable inspiration for today's designers seeking innovative solutions. By examining natural processes, growth patterns, and structures from the natural world, we gain insight into creating advanced products. Observing the workings of entire natural systems to complex problems in modern society adds a new dimension to design. Lessons from nature not only contribute to creative design but also offer benefits in fields such as aerodynamics and meteorology. As designers challenge themselves to revolutionize design and overcome barriers, they often turn to the wisdom of Mother Nature, who boasts billions of years of expertise. By studying natural processes and structures found in plants, animals, and crystals, we can draw essential inspiration for novel and innovative solutions. Humans have always recognized nature's ingenuity, modeling tools and technologies after organisms and natural formations. Take the hammer, which mirrors the strength of a human fist, or the rake, mimicking animal claws in their functionality. Such resemblances demonstrate nature's influence on human innovation. Exploring unique natural phenomena like lichen offers fresh opportunities for creative design. Lichen's low maintenance and extensive color range make it a potential alternative to conventional wall paints and even grass, offering long-lasting beauty and reducing public maintenance costs. As we confront increasingly complex problems in modern society, designers must delve deeper to comprehend the intricacies of entire natural systems as they relate to new solutions. For instance, investigating the flight dynamics of dragonflies requires a thorough understanding of how all aspects of their structure and environment work in harmony. Scientists gain valuable insights by observing dragonfly behavior in wind tunnels, furthering their knowledge of aerodynamics. This knowledge not only aids in the design of more flexible and fuel-efficient aircraft but also serves to predict weather patterns and ocean currents. Thus, nature's designs not only inspire creative innovation but also contribute significantly to other essential aspects of human discovery and advancement. Beyond classroom, holistic design education. A well-rounded design education goes beyond merely studying technical aspects and work processes. Aspiring designers should broaden their horizons by exploring multidisciplinary fields such as anthropology, psychology, and behavioral science to gain different perspectives on solving real-world problems. Exposure to these diverse fields allows for cross-pollination of ideas and leads to innovative design solutions. Furthermore, practical experience is vital in preparing designers for real-life challenges. To foster this growth, design education should motivate students to travel, witness varied environments and cultures, and work with end users on designing tools, machinery, devices, and structures. This hands-on approach benefits both designers' expertise and the communities leveraging their solutions. Design's purposeful path. To lend purpose to design, practitioners must embark on large-scale research to understand the world's complex mechanics, cease participation in immoral projects, and revolutionize design education. By doing so, we can usher in a new era where design contributes to shaping a better world. Designers wield tremendous influence on our lives, impacting everything from the layout of a city to the smartphone in your hand. To utilize design as a tool for good, we must begin by understanding the foundational forces underlying our society. This requires a comprehensive research approach that relies on multidisciplinary teams armed with an extensive knowledge of various cultures, institutions, psychology, and sociology. By doing so, we can tackle the big questions, enabling us to reevaluate optimal ways of living and organizing society while discerning the roles of religion and morality. We must also adopt a design-driven moral compass that steers us away from projects with harmful consequences. Designers should gradually redirect their skills and resources to solve social and environmental challenges, starting small while progressively scaling their efforts. This shift will entail transitioning from harmful design practices to ones that promote societal and environmental well-being. To cultivate a new generation of designers with a purpose-driven mindset, we need to revamp our educational approach. Aspiring designers should tackle real-life issues through hands-on, multidisciplinary, and socially responsible experiences. A proposed model for this educational transformation could be an international network of small, interconnected learning centers with class sizes capped at 30 students. This framework encourages personalized development, practical training, and a spirit of global collaboration among burgeoning designers. By following these three pivotal steps, we can empower designers with the skills, knowledge, and moral fortitude to make lasting, positive impacts on our world. This purposeful path provides not only a clear direction but also the promise of a future where design supports progress, harmony, and sustainability.
In the end, Victor Papanek lays out the roadmap for a more responsible and holistic approach to design through integrated design strategy and multidisciplinary design teams. By learning from nature and applying practical experience, designers can begin to break free from the barriers and myths that constrain their social and environmental impact. By engaging in large-scale research, pulling away from immoral design activities, and rethinking design education with a focus on real-life issues, designers can create a better world in harmony with human ecology and social change.